What up, guys? My name is Psychomatic, and we are doing today's Legend Lost Sector, the Concealed Void, which is on Europa. This is the gear that we're going to be taking into our Nox Pernell with the Controlled Burst, our Coronac 22 with Feed and Frenzy Incandescent, and we're going to be using Dragon's Breath with Overload Rockets to take care of all the overloads in this, because there's 3 overloads and 1 anti-barrier. We're going to be using Flint Striker 2 proc anti-barrier, which is going to be rapid hits, precision hits with a solar weapon, well proc Radiant, and Radiant is what's going to give us our anti-barrier. It is Strand and Solar Surge with overcharge trace rifle, and it is only going to be anti-barrier and overload. I believe it's also a solar threat, but let's get right into it. Our first overload is actually going to be right up here in this little cubby off to the right. So right where this last drag just came out in the shank, there's going to be an overload. So we're going to wait for him to come out. Teleport. And first champion taken care of, which is only 1 rocket. That is one thing I do like about having this overload rocket. The animal economy is very, very good. Next, we're going to have these 2 Vandals off to the right. Please try to take care of them as fast as you can. Just because those rifles that they do shoot do track you, and they can be a pain. Next, we have this heavy shank. And taken care of very easily. You're going to have these mines. Don't even worry about them. Next, we're going to run into our only anti-barrier. We're not even going to pay him any... We're not going to pay him any mind real quick. We're going to throw a nade over here to this platform. Just because there is going to be this Vandal with a Scorch Cannon that's going to... Well, it's going to irritate you. Now, with this anti-barrier has a very weird movement. As you can see, right now he's currently under the platform. So we're going to wait till he teleports up. And if he doesn't, well... Oh, hey, that worked really well. I was not expecting the rocket to actually take care of him, and apparently they died. I don't know what actually happened there, so we're just gonna accept it. Alright, now we're gonna have these 2 little dregs on this little platform here, but we're not gonna actually move up to here once we kill them, because we're going to take care of this heavy shank in the background. We'll get ahead and get him down. If you need, you can go ahead and crouch, because there is a sniper all the way in the back. And next, we're going to try to take care of this Vandal all the way back here. Because now we're going to run into our second overload. Alright, since we have that Vandal taken care of, we're going to go ahead and run up, pull out a rocket, throw this at him. We're probably going to sit right here. And he's taken out. It was a little risky to go right up there. Next, we're going to have a bunch of these little wretches. They're going to be super easy to take care of. They don't hit that hard. They're just going to basically swarm you. And if you have your class, or not your class ability, but your melee charge on Hunter, you can easily take care of it. Next, we're going to have our last overload and last champion for this Legend Lost Sector. I wish he would actually despair, because I kind of need him to. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump across, immediately turn around and go. Because all of these exploding shanks will spawn. Alright, now with all the shanks taken care of, usually this champion doesn't act that way. He usually hides in this little cubby right here until you actually jump over and confront him. But we're going to go ahead and do that now. Pull out your rocket. Put 1 missile right into him. You can go ahead and throw your knives if you need. And he's instantly dead. And look at that, we have still 8 rockets. The animal economy for the Dragon's Breath is great. And you can get this at tier 1 in the season pass. If you're free to play or not. I'm pretty sure you can. After killing these 4 guys, the boss will actually spawn right here. I'm going to put a rocket right into him, get him as low as you can, and then we're just going to back up and we're going to do most of our ad clear from right back here. If you need, you can go ahead and take out that servitor. Okay, apparently not. Alright. We're just going to sit right back here in this cubby just because this cubby is safe. And this is why we hate servitors. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Just because he is going to basically shield up all those ads in the middle. Now we're going to have more ads spawning once we have to get rid of that servitor. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these guys. Super simple. They're not going to cause you a lot of stress. You know, we can push up right here. If you do have a fusion rifle, perfect time to whip it out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is this Legend Lost Sector with all the champions killed. Looks like, unfortunately, we did not get an exotic because it is a 25 to 27%, I believe, drop chance for Legend. So, keep running it till you get what you need. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and include in some extra footage explaining some of the helmets that you may want to go for each of the classes. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. That would be sick and amazing. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in final shape. Alright, and here are the helms that I think you may need to get for each class, starting with Titan. Helm of Saint 14, because there's going to be a bubble rework. Helm Saint 14 is now going to have Weapons of Light moved to this helm, so now you're going to need it to get Weapons of Light for bubble. Capri's Horn is now going to scorch and deal, I believe, 100% more extra damage whenever you do spawn near barricade. Lordly Helm creates a sunspot when critically wounded, taking your class ability charge, or when you use your barricade. This is going to be great for survivability. Now on to Hunters. There's only 2 that I put in here, because these are the 2 that I am the most familiar with on Hunter. Assassin's Cowl. Using your powered melees. I like to use the 3 knives right here, the fan knives. Once you get a kill with it, turns you invisible and also heals you. So this is a great way to have invisibility on all of your different classes. Then Celestial Nighthawk. It is a must to get this, especially if you're doing day 1 raid, just so you can get that quick shot off for damage. Now off to Warlocks. We're going to have a few of them. Zenithal Mask. You're going to need to use a trace rifle to use this to mark targets, specifically champions and most boss tier targets, so that way your team can go, find a target, kill them, and they're going to spawn special ammo for you and heavy ammo for them. It's going to be a great support exotic to make sure you guys keep having ammo, especially for boss fights. Crown of Tempest. Ability, energy, or jolt final blows increase the recharge rate of your arc abilities and duration of Storm Trance. Great for tickle fingers. Now next to Dawncore's. Daybreak projectiles deal more damage and scorch targets on impact. It's going to be great to take out a bunch of ads and also do a bunch of damage to a boss. Fallen Sunstar is going to be a great arc exotic for ionic traces you create, move faster and great additional energy. This is going to be great with Cold Heart. Nezarac's Sin. Void damage kills, increase ability, energy, recharge rate. Great with Graviton Lance. Get these exotics, put them in your builds, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your time, and we're going to keep going. Yeet.